I got the devil gene in me.
Look that like Tom Brady.
Oh God! Batman just killed a man. I have the key to your demise.
Take care of this, you will.
My boy has sandals.
Stand here, I must.
I guess you didn't see that one coming.
How your planet's fucking destroyed for your little mistake.
We need Megazord power now.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Let's go, baby. Woo!
What is up, my peeps? Welcome back to the blind playthrough of Eagle Eye for Java. I am your host, of course, mrespnozax, celebrating 15 years of yours truly. Yeah, sorry. It's been a while since I uploaded anything from this playthrough and everything like that. I was really sick and everything. Like sick, and I was also very fatigued and everything like that and stuff, but I'm back now and everything. Yeah, all the Mortal Kombat videos that I had pre-uploaded were all recorded in December and everything like that. Like, I was just like really sick and stuff, to the point I just didn't want to do anything and stuff, but now I'm better and everything, and I do have something to tell you guys. So while I was sick, I was watching a certain movie that's based off of this game. Yeah, I did watch Eagle Eye for like for the first time in like 10-11 years. Don't remember when was the last time. I think it was like 2010. So since I watched this last, yeah, movie was all right. Honestly, it was an all right movie and everything like that and stuff. And everything, it's definitely, you know, it's definitely what you think it is and everything like that and stuff. But yeah, pretty much, yeah. I mean, it was an alright movie and everything like that and stuff. I fell asleep though, but again, I was very sick and everything like that. And when I woke up, I was like, okay, you know what? No, I gotta do my research and everything like that. And stuff. But yeah, so pretty much the whole plot of the movie and everything like that is that Eagle Eye, or I think the AI was called Aria, and everything like that, was pretty much made by the US government and everything to pretty much, keep track of, people, like certain people and everything like that and stuff. Get into people's communications through the phone and everything. Pretty much sounds like what we're going through right now and everything like that and stuff in terms of technology and everything. Michael Chikla's character was the Secretary of Defense. They pretty much spotted this terror. They potentially spotted this terrorist, the AI, the Eagle Eye, and everything like that. Gave it a 51% chance that it might be this person, that they're looking for and everything like that. And it pretty much recommends them to not engage. And, the president just pretty much went against the, the artificial intelligence and said like, nah, just bomb the place and everything like that. Turns out it wasn't the person. It was just, regular people having a funeral and everything like that and stuff. And so pretty much, Eagle Eye pretty much, took it upon itself to pretty much, start, going by a part of the Declaration of Independence, stating that any form of government that, anybody can go up against a corrupt government and everything like that and stuff. And pretty much, hired, and pretty much Eagle Eye called upon, Shia LaBeouf, which his twin brother was in the Air Force, which, is like an analysis type person for Eagle Eye to keep, track of data that Eagle Eye has got and everything like that and stuff. And pretty much, Eagle Eye recruited Ethan Shaw, and everything like that and stuff, but it eventually got Ethan Shaw killed and everything. So it hired the twin brother, which is Jerry. I think that's his name, Jerry Shaw, and everything like that. And so this is where Michelle Monaghan's character comes into play, which is Rachel what was her name again? Rachel Holloman and everything, who pretty much has a son, played by the late Cameron Boyce, and everything. And pretty much Cameron Boyce is pretty much in, class, in band class pretty much, and everything like that and stuff. And that band class got selected to play in the Capitol building, and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, so that's the reason why Eagle Eye recruited Michelle Monaghan and everything like that. Rosario Dawson, and it was crazy because I said Billy Bob Thornton was a detective. Turns out that wasn't the case. It was just he was an FBI agent to counterattack any like terrorist groups or anything like that and stuff. Which Eagle Eye pretty much set up Jerry with a bunch of weapons of mass destruction and everything like that and stuff and everything. It's it was crazy. I was like, oh damn. Again, it was a movie that I haven't seen in a very long time. I was just like, I never really caught on to that. I was like, oh shoot, look at all this shit, man. And pretty much, Eagle Eye just pretty much is all like, hey, instructing him how to get out and everything like that and stuff. Rosario Dawson character is also in the Air Force. She's like a special agent and everything, investigating the death of Ethan Shaw and everything like that. And that's where Anthony Mackie comes into play. Pretty much was also a data analysis for Eagle Eye, and stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty much the plot of the movie, and just all the characters and everything like that. Movie was alright, and everything like that. Again, I always thought the movie was just okay and everything like nothing too big and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, so I was just like really surprised, like damn, this game got a game. Again, it's weird because Java games, you would think they have movie tie-in games of movies that are just like, oh, this got a game, okay, I mean I guess, and everything like that and stuff, which is crazy. It's like, dude, the way this thing is handled, it's like this should be a multiplayer game. It really should, especially when you're playing Shia and Michelle's characters and everything like that. Like this should definitely be a freaking it should be a freaking it should have been a multiplayer game, co-op game and everything like that, where you and your friend, help out each other and everything like that. Again, kind of like Split Fiction, It Takes Two, and pretty much all that stuff, all that good snaz and everything. The Rosario Dawson segments, I will say, are really fun, and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, And it's really crazy because it's like it's something you would think of, artificial intelligence taking over and everything. It's to be expected, and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, I'm just like, it's already been done before, nothing too big and everything like that. It's just it's your traditional, summer blockbuster action flick and everything that they just threw in there, especially with the height of the Transformers movies and everything like that, and having Shia LaBeouf and everything. So yeah, and stuff. He after Transformers, he was just pretty much everywhere and everything. Don't get me wrong, Shia LaBeouf, great actor and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, it's just, I think after Transformers, he kind of was getting in. He got into really weird movie selections and everything like that. And yeah, even Indiana Jones, Kingdom of Crystal Skull, I thought that movie was all right as well. Not gonna hate it, fully like everyone does in the internet and stuff. It wasn't all, in my opinion, it was an all right movie and everything. It's Indiana Jones. I love Indiana Jones, especially Raiders of the Lost Ark, one of my all-time favorite movies, and stuff. And there was I also remember Disturbia. that was another Shia LaBeouf flick as well and everything. Again, don't get me wrong, Shia LaBeouf, great actor, and everything like that. Just yeah, he kind of made weird decisions around that time and stuff. And it's really crazy too, because I remember he did like a whole live stream of him just in a movie theater watching all of his movies and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, I wonder what he thinks of, Eagle Eye. And again, like, this game also doesn't have Billy Bob Thornton's character, Agent Thomas Morgan, and stuff. Yeah, that is like so weird. That, they got Shia, they got Michelle, they got freaking Rosario Dawson. They don't have Billy Bob Thornton and everything like that. Hell, they didn't even got Michael Chiklis in there, and he's supposed to be like sort of the, the person that the AI is after, pretty well, one of the people that the AI is after and everything like that and stuff. Again, Eagle Eye's just pretty much trying to get rid of the whole government because of what the Declaration of Independence said and everything and stuff. So yeah, I just thought that one scene where pretty much the Eagle Eye reveals itself, the plot of it and everything like that and stuff. Like, I was just like, we the people and everything, I go by that and everything. So yeah, it's like, sure, yeah, sure, we the people, right? Are you sure about that? But yeah, if you guys want to check it out, currently right now it's on Paramount Plus, which I'm really surprised too. I was all like, I would expected this movie to be on Tubi or something like that. Definitely looks like a movie that should be like on Tubi or anything like that, and stuff. Like those movies that you see in bargain bins and everything like that. Yeah, I always find it funny that those movies that are in bargain bins end up being on Tubi. It definitely feels like it should be on them, and it's really crazy too because over the years I've always seen Eagle Eye in those bargain bins and everything like that and stuff. It's just like, oof, that's a bad sign. That's a bad sign that, this movie didn't do, even though it was an alright movie, it really did good in the box office, like I mentioned in the last episode and stuff. Again, this was the height of Shia LaBeouf's character, stepping away from Disney material to pretty much going out to do his own thing and everything like that and stuff. So yeah. But yeah. Okay, where do I do here now? Oh, I gotta go through this vent over here. So yeah, and now we're pretty much getting in the plot where I guess they're in that factory, that one factory in the air, the place where they put the luggages in the airports and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, but again, it's would I recommend it? Would I recommend this movie? I mean, if you're like in the whole binge about artificial intelligence, I guess so. And everything. Like, I'm just like, okay, yeah, go knock yourself out. I mean, I would definitely recommend the Terminator series, but I mean, if you want to, kind of keep your options, open and, not binge a whole Terminator series, but just like movies about artificial intelligence and everything like that, like, by all means, I guess. I mean, definitely not one to be like hyped about, like, oh, Eagle Eye, yeah, or Mercy, heck yeah, I love Chris Pratt, and everything, freaking, yeah. Again, like, I don't know, I love Chris Pratt. I always, freaking, he's definitely, one of my favorite actors, I will say. Yes, he did. He's also one of those actors that he's like in a lot of things after Jurassic World and Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, he kind of in that Shia LaBeouf territory and stuff, where he's been in good movies, but definitely made some like weird decisions. I'm like, mercy. I mean, concept's cool, like, oh yeah, artificial intelligence, blah blah blah, and everything like that. And it's been there, done that, pretty much. So I mean, will I go watch Mercy? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I will. When it's on like a streaming service. It's one of those movies that I'm not really like about it. Even though the marketing kind of like, I see it every ad whenever I'm on Instagram or on YouTube and everything like that. I'm just like, oh my god, another Mercy freaking advertisement. I'm like, come on. Like, okay, I guess. But no, it's definitely one of those was like, oh, I'll just wait until. It's one of those, I'll wait until it's on rental, or I'll wait until it's on digital and everything like that. Yeah, it's definitely one of those movies. So, yeah. Just like Eagle Eye. Just like Eagle Eye. Oh my god, it's really crazy. I just think about it, I'm like, damn, dude, like, look how many great actors they have in this movie. It just turned out to really have just a mediocre script and everything like that and stuff. Like, oh my god, and that security guard just blocking my way. Like, get out of the way, I'm trying to finish this level, and you're just in my way and everything's. Like, yeah, the combat to this is, yeah, you just gotta press the arrows and then just, like duck down, or, like, yeah, pretty much. It won't fully kill him, just pretty much stun him and everything like that and stuff. So, yeah, completed level 6, alrighty, yeah, oh, damn, freaking. Now you're getting to the territory. This might take a while, to beat. Again, I have not played this game and everything like that. So, yeah. Zoe Perez, agent in charge of Ethan Shaw's death. Absolutely no access to the unauthorized personnel. I have to get in there. I need to find out about Eagle Eye. I have my orders. It's really funny, too, because throughout the movie, she doesn't beat up the freaking security or police or anything like that. The only time she has an action scene, honestly, is when she goes after Jerry and everything like that with Billy Bob Thornton and everything like that and stuff. That and pretty much the whole, like, you know, ending where him and her and Anthony Mackie's character, the Major, go up against Eagle Eye and everything, trying to shut it down and everything. I was all like, oh, we were expecting, like, does she actually beat up, like, government, like, freaking, you know, people in the Pentagon and everything like that? Nope, she doesn't. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, shit, I guess. Like, like, I was all like, I am so confused. I don't know why they designed the movie like this and everything. She's just beating up everybody. Give me those files about Project Eagle Eye. Where are they? I don't, like, again, I was just like, I'm so confused by this decision. I really am. Like, I'm like, okay, I don't see her going, like, freaking going full on Stone Cold Steve Austin on these people. Like, I'm opening a can of whoop ass. Like, it's just like, oh, okay. I'm over here. I was over expecting it too, but I guess not. It's all like, damn. Like, it's really weird. Like, honestly, like, if anything, she should have been a villain. Honestly, she should have. And everything for this game and everything like that. Even though she doesn't play a villain in the movie, but I mean, it's like, yeah, it's a weird decision to have her going, like, fighting people in the, like, you know, employees of the Pentagon or, like, you know, government officials and everything like that and stuff. So it's just like, okay, that's a really weird decision. And stuff like if I'm assuming security and the Secret Service, from what the looks of these sprites are and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, still good segments. I really like those. I really like the I really like the Agent Zoe Perez segments and everything like that. They're really, really fun. Honestly, they really are. Like, like, it's like, dude, this is actually really great. One thing I noticed too, you don't die here. They stun you after your kind of health depletes. After that, it's just like, yeah. The only time you fail in this game is if the timer runs out. That's literally it and everything. I think you're just stunned, and then, yeah, you just get back up and then just do what you got to do and everything like that. So, yeah. And I'm not sure how many more computers I got to destroy. Oh, shit. Yeah, one thing, too. about Java. It's very quiet. The only times they play any type of music is if you're like, I guess, in the beginning of each level and everything like that and stuff. Especially when my Batman begins. Especially when my Dark Knight playthrough. I noticed that too. Like, I was like, dude, I don't remember it being that quiet. I remember they played sounds and everything like that and stuff. Like, I definitely remember that and stuff. I think for future Java playthroughs and everything, I'm just gonna implement my own. Like, I'm just gonna put in I'm just gonna put in some music and everything like that and stuff. Like, honestly, because it's just like I play this and I'm just like, I'm bored out of my mind and everything like that. Now I understand why I never really got invested into playing any of these mobile games and everything like that and stuff. Like, yeah, at the time they were like really good time, like killing time and everything like that. But again, I had my DS around the time and everything. So like my DS, my Game Boy, and everything like that. I would take it with me everywhere and stuff. So yeah. So I mean, they didn't really, and that's one reason why my mom and my stepdad bought the Game Boy or like the DS and everything like that. So I don't freaking go and bug them to buy me to pretty much buy me these games on mobile and everything like that. So yeah. But now that which I'm real surprised somebody saved like the data for all these games and everything like that, because I just like thought like they're all like lost media and everything like that, and I found out, oh shit, it isn't. Freaking somebody went out their way to freaking just save all this data, and yeah, it's really crazy and everything like that and stuff. Now I get to play some Java games that I haven't played, never really played, only the demos, and yeah, just to try them out and everything like that and stuff. So yeah. Oh man. All right. Now what do I gotta do here? Let me just go ahead and jump over here. Let's see where this will take us. Oh, never mind. All right. Yeah. I gotta get back out there. All right. Yeah. Let's just wait it a while. All right. Be careful with these thingies here. Yeah. I'm just like, oh shit. All right. Here you go. Now you can get in there. Again, like, this game would have been really cool if it was a multiplayer co-op game and everything like that. Yeah, I did look it up too. Yeah, this game never got a console release, which I'm like, okay, but it got a Java game release. Sort of reminds me of Daredevil and everything, where it's like it was gonna come to console, but it got canceled and everything. I don't even know if they even try to have this on console and stuff, honestly. Like, yeah. Like, they should have found some way to implement, like, oh, you could play with your friend or something like that. Like, there's a cable, that comes with your flip phone or something like that you hook up together with the other one, and you pretty much could, like, transfer data, transfer photos, or pretty much, play multiplayer games together or something like that. Like, again, like, it would have been cool, and stuff. Cause I look, and then, like, I go to the menu, and there's really nothing that says, hey, 2-player game or something like that. Like, it legitimate is a freaking, it legitimate is just a 1-player game. Honestly, what also could work too is if you're with someone and you take turns or something like that. Like, you just like, here, I'll switch over to you. You go do this and this or something. But again, I probably would be time consuming to do all that, since again, you are on a timer on this game. But I'm just throwing my 2 cents out there. Like, how would I make this game to a great multiplayer game? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, that would have been something cool. Alright. Sorry, freaking game kind of boring me. I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. Alright. You have 4 minutes and 40 seconds to reach the airport. You'll find the case there. And there is the case that pretty much Shia LaBeouf dropped. And everything like that. And this is the part 2 where Billy Bob Thornton chases after them too. I'm just like, oh, they really didn't include Billy Bob. My boy Billy Bob Thornton. Freaking Bad Santa. Like, it's just like, okay, I guess. Again, if anyone's going to a meet and greet to meet and greet Billy Bob Thornton, ask him about this. Like, tell him, like, hey, do you remember you were in that movie Eagle Eye? Maybe he said yes, and then with some confused face and stuff, I'm just like, there's a game based off the movie on mobile, but they didn't include your character or something like that. I don't know. I don't really think he would give two shits about it and stuff. I just want to know, why isn't this guy in here? Is it some rights thing where it's like, hey, we want to use your likeness? And he says, no, go away. Or something. I don't know. And everything like that. Maybe they told him the same thing about the freaking Bad Santa game. I don't even know if there's a Bad Santa game. Or even on Java. I'm about to look that up right now. Hey, Google. Was there a Bad Santa video game?
On the website store.steampowered.com, they say, Bad Santa on Steam. Solve puzzles and collect presents all while avoiding the big bad Santa.
Oh, okay. Well, there was a bad... okay. I don't even know if my microphone picked that up, but pretty much my freaking thing went off and said that there is a game on Bad Santa. It's on freaking Steam. Hey, Post Production ESP. Pull it out right here. Oh, my God. Alright. So, I don't even know which one is which. Oh, okay, maybe if I go over here. Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and do this, and we'll bam, and go under here. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. All right. You have her crawl here, and bam. All right, cool. All right, I didn't even have to have Shia LaBeouf freaking go over there with her and everything like that. They contain 2 vials of compound and 2 injector cells. Water in the vials. The drug will slow your heartbeat to 15 beats per minute. You have a 92% chance of surviving the unprecedented hold. Oh, okay. I'm not injecting that. No way. It is the only way you will survive the flight. Do it now. Okay, here goes. Climb inside the cargo containers. Your flight leaves in 4 minutes. Alright, well, that will pretty much do it, everybody. While, Shia and Michelle just chill inside the boxes. We will see you guys on the next one. Alright, everyone. Laters.